All right, so now that you've reached this far in the process, the next step we're going to talk about is actually having these as menu items or setting up your menu system. One of the first things you're going to want to do is go ahead and publish these or move these out of draft. So like for example, if we go into the sample page, you're going to notice that here it doesn't say draft. Draft just means that it's there but not ready for being viewed by the public. But you notice that the status here is published, visibility is public. So just move those or publish those particular items as full pages. Now what that's going to do is not going to put them in the menu system. It is merely just going to once again make them so that they can be put into a menu or be visible to the net. So the second thing you're going to want to do is go into settings, then go to reading, and you're going to want to select a page to be your home page. Now, if you want it to be your post, you could leave that there, but generally that's only for like journalistic kind of websites or blog type sites. So in here, once you have them published, only published pages that are not drafts will show up here as selectable ones. So once you select, let's say for example, sample page, if you select this as your static home page, that is going to be the page that when someone goes or types into your website, it's going to be the first page they end up seeing. So once you have that done, you're then going to want to go to appearances and then menus. And once you're in here, you're going to want to create a menu system. So I'll kind of go ahead and do one for you. And once again, themes, like I mentioned before, will dictate different things in here. So for example, in this one, you notice that there's main top menu, sidebar menu top, sidebar menu middle, and sidebar menu bottom. Um, those are the different places that you can set a different menu. So in actuality, you could have 4 different menus. So you'll have a menu at the top, then there will be a sidebar menu top probably somewhere in this area over here, sidebar menu middle, and then sidebar menu bottom, which will once again be here and like here depending on the page. So you don't have to use all of them. Just in this particular case, we're just going to go ahead and set this one to be the menu top. Once it's saved, any pages that you've made and then you want to be in the menu system, you'll just go over here, click add to menu, and this will show up here. So now that you have it over here, click save menu, and let's go ahead and visit your site. And the reason it looks like this is because we haven't set a home page. This is still the posts, but you notice that this is now the menu item here. So if we actually go and set, let's say the sample page as the home page, and it says settings saved, we'll just quickly go back to the menus. If we refresh this page, now it looks different. And this is just a sidebar. You can actually remove it as per the page. Those are just the settings that are there. But yeah, now it's going to look different. This is going to be the page that people would see when they arrive there. And you can remove the comments and things like that, but that's going to be a different set of questions. But once you do so, once you remove them from draft and actually publish them, you can put them in here. Once you have them in here, you want them to go in a particular order. From left to right would be top to bottom. You'll notice that when you move your mouse onto here, it turns into a four-way cursor. You can actually move and drag them around. So you'll be able to change the order of them, but as well as when you have them all here, if you need any of them to be sub-menu items or like these are like sub-menu items. So when you go here, these are sub-menu items. So this is actually the parent, and these are the children. If you had, let's say, another one beneath here, you would actually want to grab that bottom one that's beneath it. Let's say there's one up here. You would actually grab this item, move it to the right. The dots that you see there beneath where that box is at, they'll actually shift to the right. This will then become a child of the one up here because it's now off to the side of it and it's beneath it. So a little bit hard to show you without actually being able to show you. So feel free to go ahead and try this out. If you have any questions, feel free to send them to me. Thank you.